The Indiana family of Chloe Wiegand, the child who fell to her death from a cruise ship window in July, is saying the Royal Caribbean is lying to the Puerto Rico court about their role in the incident. One America's Mary Holman explains.
Royal Caribbean surveillance images taken just before 18-month-old Chloe Wiegand fell off a cruise ship in Puerto Rico are reportedly deceptive. That's according to attorneys for Chloe's family, who on Saturday accused the cruise ship line of creating a false narrative to shift blame from the company onto the child's grandfather. Nearly 6 months ago, Salvador Salmonello had been with his granddaughter on the 11th floor of the cruise ship in a room where windows lined the walls. Chloe had been looking out of the bottom window by his feet when Anello lifted her above the wooden handrail for a better view, remembering how she always loved to tap on the glass at her brother's hockey games. The happy moment turned suddenly tragic when Anello says he was leaning forward with Chloe in his arms to reach for the glass he thought was in front of him when she slipped out of his grasp and dropped 150 feet to her death.
I saw her fall. I saw her fall the whole way down. I saw her fall, and I was just in disbelief. I was like, oh my God.
Anello stated he would have never held her over the railing if he knew there was no glass, and pointed out there were no warning signs posted in the area to warn him about the open window. Yet the cruise has directly contested Anello's account of the incident after last month when Chloe's parents launched a lawsuit against the Royal Caribbean, alleging the company had failed to comply to regulations that would have prevented their child's death.
If they would have followed the safety codes and updated their ship, all their ships, then it never would have happened. She'd still be here today.
We want them to fix their cruise ship so that no other kids get hurt. Royal Caribbean played a major role in our daughter's death, and because that condition shouldn't have existed. I mean, we've said that since the beginning.
Royal Caribbean stated they had surveillance of the grandfather leaning out of the window for roughly 8 seconds before picking up Chloe, proving Anello himself was well aware the window was open before the incident occurred. However, Wiegand's attorneys stated their evidence is deceptive since the footage only uses 2 angles of the available 13 cameras at the scene. Lawyers further say an inspection by experts showed it was, quote, physically impossible for Anello to lean out of the window that far to know it was open due to the distance between the railing and the window frame.
The only way that you could prove or disprove anything that Sam said is based on the video and based on his testimony. Those are the only pieces of evidence you have. There are no eyewitnesses. There's no one else who's come forward to tell any different story.
Chloe's grandfather has noted that nothing changes the fact that she is gone. As he faces a 3-year prison sentence from negligent homicide charges, Anello says whatever consequence he gets does not measure up to the pain he's endured from his granddaughter's death. Mary Holman, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.